Hi guys, Kelvin Hagen here with day 5 of my vlog challenge, and the dumbest thing I've ever done. I mean, there were so many of them. I can think of some really small things that were pretty dumb and kind of funny at the same time. Things like peeing against the school wall across the street from the park concert when I got tapped on the shoulder and I turned around and it was a lady cop, and before I realized it, I'd peed all over her from the knees down. Pretty stupid. She, however, didn't arrest me. She said she could never live it down. That was the 70s, and women cops had a tough enough time in the station at the time, so she let me go. I felt terrible. I felt really bad. I've done other things like one time I told a cop he ought to act a little more human in a wedding procession, and they probably should have dragged me off to jail right then, but because I was in a wedding procession for my sister's wedding, they didn't. But I think by far the dumbest thing I ever did was probably what kept me alive through some times that I might not have been alive. A lot of different things. I went through a whole lot of my years from my early teens until I was almost 30 years old, doing a lot of drugs and drinking, and I mean a whole lot. And when I look back at it, and all the time that I spent in a fog and not living my life and doing things, I realized that had my brain been functioning better, to have escaped from the crap I had going on in my life at the time without doing all those drugs, my time would have been better spent, and perhaps I'd be a different place in my life. But then again, is it really a mistake? Was it the dumbest thing, or was it just what was in front of me? Because now I'm pretty much heading the direction I want to be at, doing the things I want to do, and I wouldn't be right where I am right now had I not experienced those things. So, for my things is do we really do dumb things, or do we do things that maybe we'd do differently if we had the foresight that we have today, right? You know, if I had the foresight I had today, there's some really dumb things I've done in the past I wouldn't do. I dropped an engine out of a car, a VW-Bug, using a 2x4 and a cinder block, and a couple friends of mine in the middle of the night with a flashlight that didn't work well to change a throwout bearing, and we did it and it worked. Well, had I been intelligent, I would have realized that it wouldn't have been possible to do that, and I may not have tried. What other kinds of dumb things can I ever done? Well, this was pretty dumb. I told my dad once, well, what if your father saw you now? And, he choked me within an inch of my life, and I peed my pants to my ankles. That was probably pretty stupid. But I'd have to say the quantity of drugs I did and the amount of people that I introduced them to over the years. Some are living, some aren't. Would have to be the dumbest things I ever did. I've been clean and off of drugs and alcohol for it'll be 25 years in December, and it's been a great ride since I stopped using. So definitely, the dumbest thing I ever did was the first time I ever got high. Bam! 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 Bye.